Once upon a time, in the sacred land of Kurukshetra, the great warrior Arjuna stood at a crossroads, not of battle but of the soul. The vast battlefield stretched before him, divided by the forces of good and evil. Yet, Arjuna's turmoil lay not in the fear of defeat, but in the moral conflict within his heart. As he stood on his grand chariot, guided by his divine charioteer Krishna, Arjuna's hands trembled, his bow slipped, and tears filled his eyes. "How can I fight against my own kin, my teachers, and my loved ones?" he asked, his voice heavy with doubt and despair. "Victory here feels like defeat if it comes at such a cost. Tell me, Krishna, what is the right path?" Krishna, smiling gently, began his timeless discourse on life, duty, and the eternal truths of existence. "Arjuna," he said, "this war is not just about the throne of Hastinapur. It is a reflection of the inner battle every soul must face. To understand your duty, you must embark on a journey within." Krishna explained the concept of Maya, the grand illusion that binds souls to the material world. What you see here, family, enemies, and even this battlefield, is fleeting, like clouds in the sky. The body is temporary, but the soul is eternal. You grieve for what is impermanent, yet true wisdom lies in seeing beyond this illusion. Arjuna listened intently, his heart beginning to steady. He realized that his attachment to relationships and outcomes was clouding his judgment. Krishna's words illuminated the idea that the self is beyond the body, untouched by life and death. Krishna continued, "As a kshatriya, warrior, your duty is to uphold righteousness and fight for justice. To abandon this duty out of fear or attachment is to forsake your purpose. True action is not about the result but the intention and dedication to the greater good." Arjuna pondered over this. He had always seen duty as a burden, something to be endured. But Krishna's perspective transformed it into a sacred responsibility, an offering to the divine. Krishna revealed the essence of karma yoga, performing one's duties without attachment to the results. "Act, Arjuna, but do not be bound by your actions. Offer every deed to me, and you shall be free from the cycle of expectation and disappointment." This teaching struck a chord in Arjuna's heart. He realized that his hesitation stemmed from his fear of failure and his attachment to success. By surrendering the fruits of his actions, he could perform his duty with a clear conscience. Krishna then unveiled the profound truth of the Atman, the inner self. Within every being lies a spark of the divine, the eternal soul. It is unchanging, indestructible, and the source of true knowledge and peace. To connect with this inner light is to find liberation. Arjuna closed his eyes and felt a flicker of this divine presence within him. It was as if a veil had been lifted, and he saw himself not as a mere warrior but as a part of the infinite cosmos. To solidify Arjuna's faith, Krishna revealed his cosmic form, the Vishwarupa. Arjuna beheld the entire universe within Krishna, creation, preservation, and destruction, all emanating from him. Stars, galaxies, gods, and mortals danced in the infinite expanse of Krishna's divine form. Overwhelmed, Arjuna bowed in reverence. "Now I understand, Krishna," he said, his voice filled with awe. "You are the eternal truth, the source of all that is. Guide me, for I surrender myself completely to your wisdom." Krishna concluded his teachings by emphasizing Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion. "Arjuna, the easiest way to attain liberation is through love and surrender. Offer your heart to me, and I shall guide you through every storm. Trust in the divine, and you will find peace." With Krishna's guidance, Arjuna's doubts vanished like shadows at dawn. He stood tall, his bow held firmly, not out of pride or ambition but with a sense of duty and clarity. He had embarked on a journey within, discovered the eternal truths, and found his purpose. As the conch shells signaled the beginning of the great battle, Arjuna fought not with anger or vengeance but with wisdom, compassion, and devotion. The story of Arjuna's quest for true knowledge teaches us that the greatest battles are often within ourselves. By seeking inner wisdom, performing our duties selflessly, and surrendering to the divine, we can overcome doubt and fear, leading to a life of purpose and peace. this timeless wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita inspires us to find our own path to self-realization and embrace the journey within.